Today we are at the Circuit de Catalunya in Barcelona, the perfect venue to test the latest Formula 1 cars just released in the Ferrari 70th anniversary DLC for Assetto Corsa. First up, we have the 2017 SF70-H, the latest generation of Formula 1 cars that includes all the goodies like a turbocharger, hybrid technology, DRS, and huge slick tires. The big tires and high downforce aero package of 2017 is a noticeable step forward in cornering grip, and it took some adjustment to push the cornering speed capabilities, especially coming from driving much slower cars. The 3D modeling and the sounds of the car are top notch. They look great, sounds great. It gives a great experience when lapping around, but also when you go back and check out the replays of your fastest laps. I think the power and top speed, at least on this track, feel better than it did with the SF15T. However, I think the DRS is not as effective as in real life, as where it can be worth 10 to 15 kilometers per hour. But I may need some more testing to be sure of that. There is also some major turbo lag in slow speed corners. This makes it challenging to get a good exit in the hairpins, and it's terrible exiting the pits, as it needs some assistance with the hybrid power just to get it moving. Now, speaking of hybrid power, of course these cars are very complex with all sorts of different settings. There are 6 settings of MGU-K for delivery, 0 to 100% for MGU-K recovery, there's motor or battery for the MGU-H, and there's 13 settings for brake engine, as they call it. On my best lap, I used balanced low on the delivery, motor for the MGU-H, and I manually pushed the ERS button in certain parts of the track. I'm sure with more experimenting, I could optimize the hybrid delivery and find a fair amount of time. In any case, I put 50 liters in the tank, soft tires on, and headed out for some laps. Next we have the F2004, one of the greatest Formula 1 cars ever made, and arguably the fastest to this day. Again, the Assetto Corsa team did a marvelous job on the 3D modeling, but the sound, oh the sound, you just have to love the sound of a Formula 1 V10. Let's just have a listen. Now, one thing about the appearance I don't like is the wheels. The dull dark gray is way off to the real car, and I hope this can be rectified in the future. As for the car's performance, well, it's fast. It's really fast. With about 900 naturally aspirated horsepower and 18,000 screaming RPMs, it just moves. And with that sound that it makes, it just adds to the sense of speed. Now it does feel like the drag is too high for the high downforce configuration, as in real life 2004, they limited the rear wing to just 2 elements, and most teams are running close to max downforce on the rear wing and then balancing out with the front wing on most tracks. This doesn't seem to be represented accurately in the Assetto Corsa setup. That's just my take on it though. Now of course, it is a very high downforce car, as in 2005 the FIA really started to reduce the aerodynamic performance. I do also think the downshifts and upshifts are slightly too quick, as the car does not have seamless shifting. That wasn't available until a couple of years later. It does of course have the groove tires, and I feel they have less grip naturally than the slicks on the 2017 car. But where this car really shines is in its agility. It's just so sharp and quick on the transitions. It's just amazing. Now without all the modern tech and gimmicks of today, it's just to get out and drive it as fast as you can, which makes it just flat out fun to drive. And with that, will the F2004 still reign supreme? Well, we filled the tank to the same 50 liters, put on medium tires, and off we go. So there it is. At least in the Assetto Corsa world, the F2004 was better on this day. Why? It mainly comes down to weight. The F2004 is a slim 605 kilograms with driver, whereas the 2017 car is a portly 728 kilograms. 123 kilos is huge, and it's something you can really feel. The SF70-H is a bit sluggish everywhere, when cornering, braking, transitions, etc. The F2004 is extremely nimble and reactive, and at the end of the day, you just can't get away from the physics of moving mass. So that's my initial drive on these cars. Both not perfect, both are amazing and incredibly fun to drive. If you want, please check out some of my other comparison videos, and as always, thanks for watching.